Welcome back to Sports Sunday. Our game of the week was one with a great storyline. Former Williamston Hornet Isabel Lindo with her new team, the Hazlet Vikings. It was a good one. The Vikings getting the dub over CAAC Red rival Williamston 49-28. To high school hoops, if you remove the dates of February 17th and 24th, well, the East Lansing boys basketball team is undefeated since January 29th. One of the hottest teams in boys basketball. They're now 2 wins from a regional title. They demolished Waverly on Friday to take the district title 67-50. Head coach Ray Mitchell's been getting his team to work some more on defense, and it looks like that has paid off in the postseason. In addition to the Trojans, the CAAC Blue has another threat for a deep run. The Holt Rams, both the boys and the girls' teams are still dancing. The Lady Rams are a force to be reckoned with, one of the best teams in Division I. They're taking on another Rams in the form of Rockford on Tuesday. After their 52-36 win over DeWitt, those two teams split the regular season. It's the first regional title in 48 years for Holt, and head coach Tori Brooks is, well, not shocked at all.
Last season, when we lost in districts, I thought, man, we're going to have a lot of pieces coming back, and I honestly thought we could make a really good run at it this year. And you know, they've been buying into the program. It's only year 2 for me, and I'm so happy for them.
Minutes before the sun comes up, they're beginning their trek, the start of an 85-mile journey. This, all for their loved ones.
Memorial Day holiday, grilling out, whether it's burgers, steaks, or even just a few simple hot dogs. The best thing to do is make sure your grill is safe for use in the summer.
Kellan Buddy has promised us a live race between him and the Gizzard Fest mascot Crispy. And Kellan, give it your all. What do you got?
All right, so we're here on top of the super slide, and we've got Larissa here to join us, and they're going to try and beat me down the slide. So we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! Oh, I'm so much faster than them. Look at that. Oh! All right. So there we got it. We got Crispy.
Yay, Crispy!
Come on, buddy. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's the slide, the super slide. It was indeed super.
News 10's Kellan Buddy is joining us live from one of our News 10 work cars right now to show us what we can and cannot do with this new law. Good morning, Kellan.
Yeah, good morning, guys. This is something we are all going to have to do when we're going out, getting ready to go shoot a story. So you turn the car on. You got to make sure the car's ready to go. That's really important. Next, you can't touch this thing anymore. You cannot touch your phone. So I'm going to put that in the holder. It's not going to stay secure for this portion of it because I don't know how to operate this little holder thing. But this is a different phone than what we've had in 2010 when that texting and driving law was put into place in Michigan. Now, I can't touch this phone. I can't make a phone call. I can't make a text. I can't take any photos, and I definitely cannot post to social media under this new law. Now, Ingham County Sheriff Scott Rigglesworth says they are going to be on the lookout for people that are distracted driving and say, well, it might take a little time for people to get used to the new law. And there are exceptions for this. You can use your phone if you are going to dial 911. You can. That is allowed. You're also allowed to use it if you are a first responder and you are performing official duties using your phone. Now, there are ramifications to this. You will get fined if you are pulled over and found to be distracted driving the first time. The second time, that fine increases. And the third time, if you do it within the first 3 years, if you violate this law 3 times, you might face some court appearances and you might lose that license or have it suspended. So, long story short, put this away. Make sure you're getting to where you need to be in one piece. Live in the News 10 parking lot, I'm Kellan Buddy. Back to you guys. Her name is Luciana Coscarelli. She was born on November 11th, 2011, the same night the Spartans last played on an aircraft carrier here in San Diego. Obviously tomorrow, November 11th. And if you know anything about golden birthdays, well, it's going to be a very special day.
For a second, I really thought that it was not a big deal, but then when I realized, oh, this is pretty cool, and I like it.
Sometimes the stars just align. That's the case for Luciana, celebrating her golden birthday on Friday.
because she'll be 11 on 11/11. It's amazing because I've been a lifelong Michigan State basketball fan, and while I did have to miss the first half of the aircraft carrier game in 2011, I did get Luciana in return, and we were still able to watch the second half in the recovery room.
Born during a basketball game, it's only fitting Luciana picks up a basketball.
So I started playing, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. And then I started playing with my friends, and I was like, if I keep playing, then I'm going to get better. So now I just love playing it, and I think it's just really fun.
Now she's on the gold basketball team.
And her number is
11.
And Friday, golden decorations, all ready to go.
The most special one is the carpet with all my friends' names on it. I think that's just really cool, and I think it's very creative.
My favorite was this poster that I made for her that says, "You are so loved. Happy golden birthday, Luciana, 11 on 11/11. Keep leaving a little sparkle wherever you go."
But given the family's allegiance, well, there's gotta be a little green in that party, right?
Maybe just a little bit green.
I'll probably be wearing green and white on Friday, and I know my husband will be too, because we'll be cheering on the Spartans.
And that last picture you guys saw is a commemorative plaque Luciana's mom made her just months ago in February before this next game was announced. And she tells me, well, she'll have the next commemorative plaque ready a lot quicker, guys. The Tigers and the Red Sox getting warmed up. Outside of Comerica Park, well, those fans, it's a little nippy, but they are enjoying their time as they count down to first pitch.
Go Tigers! But I swear nobody does it like Detroit. If people get here before sunrise, they're setting up their tents and their big screen TVs and barbecue, whatever it is. Nobody that makes it like a national holiday like Detroit does.
This is my first opening date. I don't know what I was waiting for. I have a whole bunch of excited Detroiters in the best city ever.
10 out of 10. We are so excited to get those hot dogs, drink those beers, and see those boys run.
I'm here with Grill Master Danny. How long you been manning the grill for these opening days?
Yo, you know, I've been doing it the last 2-3 years. We get here at 6 o'clock in the morning, and we start the grills at 6:30. So, you know, it's an honor to be here. Go Tigers, baby! Woo!
It looks to me like you know what you're doing. Yes. How much practice does it take to grill a perfect brat?
It takes a lot of practice. You can't do this overnight. You got to be the LeBron James of this. You got to be the Jordan of this. You got to be the Kobe of this. You got to be on point when you're grilling on opening day for the Detroit Tigers. Somebody give me some buzz!
Plenty going on outside Comerica Park, but inside, some lifelong Tigers fans waiting to get an autograph from some of their idols. How cool is that to get an autograph from Torque?
It's really cool.
How many opening days have you been to?
Oh, this is actually my first. I'm very excited that I was able to come today.
And you can be sure whether it is win or lose or whether that center field wall is 420 feet or 412. These fans in Detroit are just happy that baseball is back. At Comerica Park, I'm Kellan Buddy, News 10.
Badge 42. I'll take the MDOP.
Sam Candell is a 4-year veteran of the Lansing Police Department at just 25 years old.
I love it. I think it's one of the best jobs out there.
He's on patrol, out serving the community.
Someone tried to steal something from a car and there was some damage to it. Anything taken from your car?
It was locked.
Locked?
Yeah, it's always locked.
This is the only damage you got?
That is correct.
Okay.
Stepping up to help while his department deals with a staff shortage.
You mind if I take some pictures of your car?
Not at all.
Okay, cool.
Anytime you lose, a good amount of bodies at once, it's difficult to replace. Because of the training, it takes quite a while to actually send an officer to the academy and then get them through their field training.
Not just in Lansing, but across the country. Officers are leaving for a lot of reasons: retirement, lateral movement, and scrutiny.
With some of the national events that have happened in the last 2 or 3 years, it has shied people away from this career path. And, have mistakes been made? Absolutely.
Over the last few months, LPD is taking a new approach.
We really kind of reinvented our social media, brought younger officers in, folks that can update the community, highlight what we're doing in real time.
Social media and the LPD's Police Explorer program, something Candell credits for helping him pick a career.
I moved to America when I was about 12, 13 years old. My perception of policing was still what I saw back home in Nepal. Police officers weren't the friendliest people, so I just wanted to be that change, that I wanted to see around myself.
Kendall sees his department as transparent and only getting more involved in the community.
I think the biggest reward we can get is when we can keep our people safe, and that's all we can ask for.
The capital city's police force says they're always looking forward.
There's a lot of tradition in law enforcement, and sometimes it's not always the best. Sometimes there is a better way of doing it, so we need to continue to listen to those new ideas and not be stagnant.
In Lansing, I'm Kellan, News 10.